Hello hosers, and welcome once again to another video. And today we're going to be talking about good old Carney and good old Dougie Ford here in Ontario. They're going to be signing a deal tomorrow to cut regulatory duplication on big projects, including roads to the Ring of Fire. And that's important, the roads to get out to the Ring of Fire. If you're not familiar, Ring of Fire is where we have massive amounts of minerals, rare earth minerals, all that. But we can't get to them because we need roads. After years of red tape complaints, suddenly this is all streamlined. You're looking at the feds agreeing to one project, one review, no overlapping assessments. So there was a rush to recess yesterday, a rush to a deal today. Now let's have a look at this. The deal itself eliminates duplicative federal impact assessments on large Ontario projects. The goal, like I mentioned, one project, one review, one decision. That's it. Now, the Ring of Fire roads, that is a special side deal to this whole thing. The federal assessment matches provincial timeline for the 2026 construction start, which is great. That's actually pretty early. Now, the First Nations, leading with the roads, some of them like the idea because it says that these roads, when built, will lift fly-in communities out of poverty. And I think that's very important. Extremely expensive to bring goods into these communities when you look at fly-in. Bringing in the roads, you're bringing in the trucks. And that's what you need. Reduce costs right there. But other nearby First Nations really don't like the idea and are opposing it. Now, the province drops the plan to use special economic zone powers on the Ring of Fire, and they got to do that. Now, this comes from the controversial Bill 5 tools that suspend laws for speed. And with the way things are with our economy right now, we need speed, and we need those mines up in operation to get some wealth into our economy and good-paying jobs. Now, sources say changes will dramatically speed up mines, roads, and highways all across Ontario. Basically 10 times more transformational. Now, the feds promise that standards will still stay stringent and rights will be protected. Now, if we look at the whiteboard here, I wrote up there one review. The question is, will the feds stick with that? Will the Carney government stick with just the one review like they say they're going to? Just one review, no overlapping assessments. Now, the Carney-Ford deal, as you're aware, cuts out the duplication. The Ring of Fire roads will be fast-tracked starting in 2026. And like I said, that's the key one there. Now, the special zone threat has been dropped. And red tape is going to be supposedly slashed. Or is it just going to be shifted? We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see on that. So, what we have here, Carney and Ford signed the deal for one review on big projects. Ring of Fire roads get the green light timeline. Years of complaints, and there has been years of it, we get a sudden holiday deal. Some First Nations cheer, others are worried, rightly so. In the end, red tape is cut a lot of the paper has gone out. That's what you want, get rid of that red tape. Real impacts, we'll have to wait and see what happens here, okay? Will shovels hit the ground on those roads in 2026? We'll have to see. Another day at the circus in Ottawa, guys. Another day, well, looks like we're getting a little bit hosed here. Maybe. Have to wait and see. Thanks for watching.